Now to a big ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court that will have local impacts. In a 6-3 decision, justices ruled it is not cruel and unusual punishment to ban camping in public places.
KREM 2's Nathan Hyun spoke with the local city and homeless leaders today. He is joining us here in the newsroom with what this decision will mean. Nathan?
Well, it's a decision that many expected. The Supreme Court voted in favor 6-3 to allow cities to enforce stricter bans on homeless people sleeping outside in public places. Spokane city leaders tell me this will lead to a cleaner city, while homeless advocates tell me that won't be the case.
Maurice Smith was once the camp manager for Washington State's biggest homeless camp.
We were concerned that this was going to happen, so it doesn't come as a surprise.
He's now a homeless advocate helping the unhoused in the community. Smith is not pleased with the Supreme Court's decision to enforce stricter bans on homeless people sleeping outside in public places.
I'm hoping that the city of Spokane will tap the brakes on this, because why enforce an ordinance that sends people away without a place for them to go?
Back in September of 2022, then Mayor Nadine Woodward announced the city would begin enforcing its current sit and lie ordinance. The ordinance allowed the city to remove people from sitting or lying on public sidewalks if there was available shelter space. The city could not enforce the law if there is no shelter space.
It opens up a lot of opportunities for us as a city to enforce laws that were taken away from us.
But now, with the Supreme Court's decision, the city can remove and prosecute anyone sitting or lying on a public sidewalk if there's shelter space available or not. Spokane City Council member Jonathan Bingle says the new decision will lead to a cleaner Spokane.
This will give us the opportunity to help clean it up a little bit. We've made serious investments in mental health and in shelter space and in addiction services.
Other homeless advocates like Julie Garcia with Jules Helping Hands disagree and says the city has to do more.
We haven't prioritized mass amounts of treatment beds and access to mental health care.
In a statement from Mayor Lisa Brown's office to KREM 2, it said, quote, "The city of Spokane has been and will continue to respond to unlawful camping and code violations. We are also working closely with nonprofit and community organizations that engage in outreach and provide paths to stability." The city says they are still responding to complaints of unlawful camping. The city's legal team, courts, and police are still reviewing the Supreme Court's decision.
I did have a chance to speak with the Spokane County Sheriff's Office, who have helped with homeless cleanup. The Sheriff's Office tells me they still have to review the new decision, and its main focus is to not violate anyone's rights. In the newsroom, Nathan Hyun, KREM 2 News.